Hey you guys, what's up? What's good? What's happening? Welcome in, welcome back. I know I look a fucking mess. I've had a really rough, emotional last couple of days. And I just got a message that I got it yesterday and it really messed me up. And now I'm getting it again today. And I really worked through this yesterday, like a lot. So I don't think I'm the only one going through it. Now I'm starting to think it's a collective thing. So we're gonna talk about this. Hopefully this is working, the chat's working. Because yeah, this is a message. I actually put it in the title. The channel is that someone that did you wrong is receiving extreme amounts of karma right now. And I immediately broke down when I heard that, because we never wanted the people in our lives to experience karma. We wanted the promises, the promise that we thought was from God, or the promise that we thought we had earned. And some of us are struggling with our intuition right now because we trusted our gut about someone and we were wrong. And so like there's a lot going on, and I think being pregnant, being emotional, I'm definitely tapping into emotions in general so much more intensely than I usually do. Hey Billy. Oh, sorry, I know my voice is shaky. It's a really sad message. Like, this is a hard one. This is part of the reason it's hard for us to let people in, because we know if they do us wrong, like really wrong, bad things are going to happen to them. We see it happen. I personally have seen several people receive karma after doing me dirty. I've watched a couple of places that fired me wrongfully. They're closed. It's not just, there was a renovation or a fire or something that happened. Like, the whole thing is closed. It's gone, and it's not coming back. And nobody else is moving into these spaces and opening up a new business. So it's interesting. No, we're not playing Uno. Hey, Phoenix Rising. Hey, Scott. Hey, Optimston. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Landon, Sally. I'm crying for a lot of different reasons. I'm going through a lot right now too, but we don't want to see hurt people get more hurt, because then they're just going to hurt those around them even more. We look at things different. Like, we're different. We are the misfits. The world wasn't ready for us, but really needed it. The High Priestess, there she is. Current energy, tapped the fuck in. Uno, reverse it. Yes. High Priestess, current energy. You're aware of not just your position, you're aware of other people's positions as well. You don't just take your own stuff into accountability when looking at a situation and deciding how you want to move through it. You are thinking about everyone that's going to be impacted and what's really best for the majority. I'm getting somebody where family means a lot to you, whether you actually had that healthy family dynamic or you never did. Maybe you did for a brief moment and it was ripped from you as a child, as an adult, whatever. Family means a lot to you, though. Congregation could mean a lot. Having healthy relationships is very important to you. And I do feel like maybe that's something that we've struggled with. And here comes justice. Here comes that karma. You know someone's about to receive karma. Pisces and Libra energy here. Major Arcana is just a start. This might scare other people. Seven of Cups. They're like, how do you know? How? That's the whole thing. How? Your intuition might really spook some people. How did you know this was going to happen? How did you... You just do. You just did. 10 of Pentacles in your foundation. Yeah, family is very important to you. Legacy is very important to you. Building something healthy that not just you, but others around you can thrive off of too. You're a good person and you want to see good things happen to good people, but you also don't want to see nasty things happen to nasty people, because that's just going to make them nastier. You are aware of how it all moves smoothly, and you're really in the place of, can't we all just get along? But in order for that to happen, we all have to act right, and not everyone is in the energy of acting right. Yeah. I'm actually hearing that clip of the song Fuck You, 'cause I ain't in the mood today, and half of y'all don't really fuck with me anyway. Yeah. On an off day, somebody's getting caught on an off day. I don't know if it's you, it's probably this person, to be honest with you, that's receiving the karma. 2 of Pentacles. Oh, you're both having off days. Oh, well, that's going to be part of how you know. If this person was attached to you somehow, oh, goodness. The cords. So people that you have, there it is, soul ties with, both of you are going to be having an off day, and that's when it's affected. It's almost like you're almost aware, almost feeling what this person is going through. I think that's kind of how spirit, yes, that's Doodles meowing. It's always Doodles meowing. I think spirit wants you to kind of, I don't want to say be aware of what's happening or as it's happening, but there's a connection. There's a very strong connection between you two. Or if there's multiple people, right? It's like you held a place, you had a seat within this group, at this table, so to speak. And even if you're absent physically, in the air, you're still very much there. You're being talked about, you're being felt, you're being channeled. I do. I feel like someone's channeling you, and they might not even realize they're doing it. 2 of Pentacles. That's that toss-up energy, that either or, that so-so. 3 of Cups is what's crowning. Yeah. That's a get-together. That's a get-together right there. And this is also saying that there are more than just 2 people involved in this. But I do feel like there are 2 people that are maybe, I don't know how to explain this. Sorry, give me a second to try to find the words here. It's almost like when you're playing tug of war, there's 2 main people that are like, I want you on my side, right? Or maybe people just make it to their sides either way. But it's like these 2 were the first 2 to pick it up and really have the most navigation, and their voices are the ones that are, telling, hey, you pull, and this side, wait, right? Like, these are the voices of reason. Sorry, I can't pause. Okay, that's interesting. I guess he's a Swiftie. Joey doesn't usually put on music like you or I would listen to. It's usually all his nursery rhymes. So that's interesting. Taylor Swift Trouble. Ace of Wands in the near future. Okay, what is this action? I need more on this. Oh, Knight of Wands. It's not us. It's not us. There's something coming in kind of quick. Swords is faster, but he's the only one faster. So this is still moving pretty fast. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Magician. I almost wonder if the universe is like lighting a fire under somebody's butt to get them to move. With the fire, the Wands, Sagittarius energy, and then Virgo, Gemini. Are the Virgos and Geminis okay? Mercury finally went direct again. And also, somebody else did too. We just had that full moon as well. My gosh. Yeah, that's a lot of releasing. Oh, the 8-8 portal. Hello. Yeah, there's a lot of releasing. Okay, so both sides are feeling the need for release. Death. Yeah, bringing an end to something that clearly wasn't working. I'm getting like a paradigm or like a path that was close to the right one, but it wasn't. Oh, look at that. 2 of Wands, needing to make a decision. Listen. Ooh, interesting. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Is this also the February concern because it came out? Why would somebody be so concerned about this? Oh, maybe you don't see this coming? Why? Why the... Because it's scary. Change. It's scary. Okay, so you might be dealing with a fixed sign. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. This is Scorpio. That's Cancer. That is Capricorn. 10 of Pentacles, that's Virgo. And aces can be any of the fire signs. But that one's Sag. It is Leo season still. And Leos are about having the strength and the courage to go after and hear me roar type of business, yeah. How are you being viewed? How's the universe viewing, I want to say, the situation? Because there are multiple people that we're talking about here. So how is the universe viewing this situation? Kind of feel like doing a check-in with everyone's higher selves. Like, what are we all agreeing on? What is everyone's higher self agreeing on? The Tower. I was gonna say, maybe you don't see this coming. There is definitely something that we don't see coming. Ooh, isn't that always? So fucking always. So much for being psychic. I didn't see that either. Didn't see that. Nope, didn't see that. We see things, but we don't always know how we get there or how it plays out. And sometimes we misunderstand or misinterpret other things. So it almost reminds me of That's So Raven, if you guys ever watched that Disney show, where she had visions of the future, and it was little snippets, 10 seconds, 15 seconds at a time. And she'd always, try to do something to fix it or make sure it didn't happen, or because it was always something bad. She's like, how can we avoid this? And then it usually ends up happening anyways. Like, you can't... Some things are just above our pay grade. Some things we are not having access to. God works in mysterious ways. The universe works in mysterious ways, Mother Nature is a force that you just really cannot reckon with. There's something about over our heads here. There's also something about you're not supposed to know yet with this Tower. I'm actually kind of getting that the Tower is happening to us for the first time in a minute, because a lot of when the Tower comes out, it's like we're making a crazy, wild, brave move. I think someone else is doing this. Maybe the person that did you wrong. That is part of karma. If they want the karma to stop, that is one of the only ways that you can fix it, is to admit that you did it, and to apologize. That apology. Now, a truly healed high priest, high priestess knows that you can also waive someone's karma, but you got to be really coming from a genuine place in your heart, in your soul, in order to actually let them go. Don't come for them. Don't, just let them go. You can waive that. There's a third way that they can bring an end to all the karma and stuff, but I cannot for the life of me remember what that third one is. Admission and apology, which does kind of seem like the Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. Coming in and actually following through with the original plans, following through with the promises. Right. So there can be an admission and an apology. Okay. There could be you just waive it, or something still ends up working out. Either way, as psychic as you are, as tuned in as you are, this is a little something that somebody else has to, and I think they're still deciding. They're still making the decision. Two of Pentacles. They're still making the decision. In the near future, they've made their decision and they're moving forward with it. This isn't necessarily about us. The universe is showing us current energy sitting down. Incoming energy for us sitting down. I don't think this is us. I think this is someone else maybe receiving that karma. One second again. That little boy is just in his room, jamming out, having a day, enjoying his summer vacation. Let me tell you what. Oh my goodness. Good on him for it. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm not on the market, sweetie. Thank you, but yeah, not at this time. Thank you, Phoenix. Carlos. Oh. Yeah, I'm not ready for any of that. Oh, the Tower. Also Scorpio. Interesting. Death and Tower. And I think I said the Tower, or maybe I just said unexpected when I saw the Death card, but these are both fixed energies. That fixed we were talking about. Oh, and Sagittarius. Yes. Okay, so whoever this person is and whatever move they're planning on making, they are very concrete in this decision. They are very concrete in this decision, and that's why they're actually following through with it. Because they know this is what they want. This is what they're going after. There could be something a little taboo about it with that Tower card and the Death card. It's almost like maybe... I mentioned that in yesterday's reading about what looks good on paper isn't always what works for us. Sometimes it's unconventional that actually works much, much better. Yeah. There's something unconventional about this. And again, they're reminding me about the heart wants what the heart wants. And the Three of Cups is usually two cups pouring into one. So this is also a card about unity. And that's what's on the brain here. That's what's on everybody's minds here, is coming back together, I guess. So there's a chance for making amends. There's a chance for Bringing an end to all the karma, because justice is what's incoming. So here we go. Karma Dharma. It's time to cash in. Two of Swords. And that's the goal. The goal is for you to not see this coming. I hope I didn't ruin anything by saying too much. I don't think I did. I think I've said just enough for you to be able to kind of get an idea of what to prepare for. You know, just a little bit of a heads up. I feel a lot better now because it looks like the karma coming down on somebody isn't necessarily going to be causing more issues. It's actually causing solutions here, resolutions. Like it, that's not usually how it goes. So I am very pleasantly surprised with that. That's enough Tower for me to be satisfied for sure. What is the potential outcome? I say potential because if we don't like it, fucking toss the whole reading, guys. It's fine. Or do something to change it. That too. But yeah, what is the potential outcome if all of this plays out the way that it's looking like it's going to play out? You know, if the energy keeps moving this way, what's it going to end up? Oh, I feel like crying, but they feel like really happy tears. I told you, the emotions. I am feeling everyone's emotions so intensely. I can't handle fucking crowds right now. I can't. I don't want to go to hospitals or doctor's appointments. Like, nobody get hurt. Nobody get hurt. Not this week. All right, what's the potential outcome? Please and thank you. I've been shuffling. So there's a little bit of a pause here. There's a little bit of patience. Patience, young grasshopper. Oh. The Eight of Swords. Oh, in regards to patience. That's not the card. I see. Two of Wands. Oh, that's 2, 2, 2. Hey, our first synchronicity. Two of Wands. There's another decision card. Wow. That's like the second or third time we've seen the Two of Wands in this reading. And interestingly enough, the Knight of Wands with his ace, and then this ace, that's Two of Wands. But I've said it over and over again. Somebody's making a decision and they're really sure of this decision. Maybe somebody was like wishy-washy about something. They were like back and forth about something. Yeah. And now they're like, you know what, actually. And I was getting, for those of you guys where this is like a group that you're a part of, your absence is absolutely making an impact. The people miss you guys, especially if this is like a family thing. I think family members might be getting involved and making you to make nice. Why am I tasting a 7-Eleven Slurpee? I have been craving Slurpees and slushies, but they're really toxic for children, and I'm pregnant. So I'm like, let me just not do that. But I've been tasting them. I've been wanting them too. You and me both, Phoenix Rising. Okay. The Knight of Cups. Right as I was about to say, what's this outcome? There's that apology. There's that open heart. The world. Whew. Wrapping it up. There's that apology. There's that Six of Swords, being led and guided, maybe being pushed by other people as well. Like, hey, I think you guys need to make up. This is getting ridiculous. You're miserable. They're miserable. We miss them. You miss them. They miss us. Come on. You know it. Yeah, there's something here about making amends. But this is a situation where amends can be made in a healthy way. I almost wonder if how this person comes in is what's a little bit shocking, surprising, because this isn't something that they normally do. But because they feel so intense, that's why they're actually doing it. The World card, and that's all the fixed energies. And we were just, this whole reading, we've been talking about that fixed energy. So Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. And it is still Leo season. Knight of Cups, that's Piscean energy. Yeah, somebody's coming in with their, I'm hearing their heart on their sleeve. Somebody is showing real emotional intelligence here. Not just, and I can't stand when somebody's like, oh, I'm emotionally intelligent. Why? Because you can recognize your feelings, but can you recognize the feelings that you make the other people around you feel when you're around? That's actual emotional intelligence, not just being aware of your emotions, but being aware of how your emotions and actions affect those around you, right? Like their emotions too. I feel like someone wants to share how they're feeling, like, and maybe that's not what they normally do. Maybe this is somebody that has a hard time opening up their heart. They have a hard time trusting others. They have a hard time. There's a whole battle that they are fighting. It's not just the sublantics of the situation. They've got something else that's being triggered, that's being, yeah, that's triggering them. But they took it out on you. It caused disrupt for you, too much disruption for you. I don't think they were necessarily being aware of how their actions affected you. Or maybe this is somebody who wasn't exactly validating your emotions, and they see that that's where they made a mistake and they need to fix it. If there's going to be anything resolved in this. This doesn't feel like something that's gone on for a long period of time either. Not with the 2s and the 3s, and this hasn't been going on for very long, I don't think. Definitely something to do with family or friends that are like family. These are people that you celebrate things with. These are people that you invite to your birthday party, or if you're going out for your birthday party, this is who you want to be at the reservation. Maybe you've traveled with these people. Maybe you've lived with these people or are currently living with these people. Yeah. There's some kind of like close to the chest, like family to each other. You guys are like family to each other. And that's why there's so much fix this energy going on. But somebody's taking accountability for their actions. And they're recognizing certain things that they could have done differently, that they wish they could have done differently, that they maybe want to make up for, or just be different. I just heard something about bring to the table. I'm not exactly sure what that's in regards to. Wow, somebody really hijacked your energy. Hijacked your reading here to get a message across. Usually I like to channel what we've got going on, and yeah, other people come up, but I like to stay focused on you. This was a little different. This was a little different. But you know what? Coming into this reading, the original message I had, that was also a little different too. So I guess that just kind of fits. It all makes sense. Oh my gosh, yes. We're going to go ahead and pull from... Look, and at the bottom of that deck, look, didn't I say you might feel like it's a little taboo? The Taboo card comes out, And then firm comes out. Someone is very firm in their decision. I specifically used that term. Someone is going to be very firm in their decision, very solid. There is something a little taboo about this. Maybe others around you are like, I don't know if you should trust that, but you're psychic as fuck. You know how to read the room. You know, you're going to know. You're going to know. If this person is really coming in for real, right? We're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for honesty. I'm not asking you to be perfect. Never wanted anybody to be perfect here. I just wanted you to be honest, be open, be real. That's it. If you need some space, that's fine. Could you at least tell me why you might need some space, or, you know, and that's because you want to know if you did anything or what the best type of space to give actually is. Like full-on space, or you're struggling with a lot of shit and I'll just check in with you every night, every morning, every grand rising, right? Like what kind of space? Did I do it? Did somebody else do it? Is it internal? Like just that little bit of communication. Oh, that's another thing. Maybe somebody wasn't very good with communication. Should've known from your shit lies, like you're saying you don't have time. Should've known, but I'm too blind. So I got hurt too many times. No one told me that love was gonna hurt like this. No one told Was it almost love? Such a good song. Laughter. Okay. Laughter is a medicine for the soul, so laugh, even if it is through tears. I'm getting sarcasm. Sarcasm might really be helping somebody through the situation, but I'm also getting that laughter is like an outcome here. Like all is going to be well. It just really doesn't seem like that right now. You're very much in the darkness. But everything is going to be okay once the light comes out and you can actually see what's really going on in a situation. I feel like something's purposely being hidden from us. Like we're really not supposed to know. Doubt. Second guessing yourself only leads to more indecision. Trust yourself to do what is best for you. Yeah, you're doubting it right now, but you're doubting it because you're in a dark space, and what I mean by in a dark space is that there are things about this lighting, guys. I'm sorry, I've been fighting with it the whole reading. You're in this space where there's so much unknown around you that it just seems dark. There's nothing I can do about that light. It's there. I know it bothers some people. Maybe this just isn't the channel for you. I can't even see my face right now. No mud, no lotus. That message. Oh my gosh. And then empowered. Take a note from the beautiful lotus, which defies the mud and murky water to rise to the water's surface to show its beauty. Overcome adversity by blooming where you are. And that's so perfect for what I was just talking about, because the lotus comes out of the nastiest, darkest possible environment that you could get in a deserted pond. There's not usually a stream or anything like that here. And it sits at the bottom, at the mucky fucking bottom of these disgusting habitats. But the moment the sun comes out, it's like the lotus just has this instinct and it rises to the top of the water and absorbs the sun all day long. And then when the sun sets and goes away for the night, she falls back down to the mud all night long until the sun rears her face again. You are at the bottom right now. You're in the darkness. And then we have empowered. The moment the sun comes out, boom! It was all worth it. It was all for a reason. Nothing is, oh my gosh, nothing is wasted. Your time isn't wasted. Your tears aren't wasted. Your energy isn't wasted. These promises were not wasted. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm just having a moment. Be empowered today to take back control of your own life and your own destiny. This is very much about focusing on you for right now. This has nothing to do with you need to do, you need to say, you just need to work on you. You just need to be with you right now. Enjoy you. Sit with you. Love on you. Yeah? You've been given all this love and time and energy and effort to all these other people and situations, and you better fit yourself in that schedule. You have to. You have to. Otherwise, what the fuck is it all for? You know? We are the cup. Yeah, we're the cup, but we're also the fountain. Fill your own cup. Otherwise, you're not going to have anything to give anybody else. You still got to fill your own cup at the end of the day. And sometimes the end of the day is at 2 p.m. Great time for a nap. Just saying. Or 3 p.m. That's another good time for a nap. That's beautiful. Well, since it's all about the self-love and all that, we're going to go ahead and Feminine Wisdom Oracle. I'll put 2 oracle, oh, interesting. 2 oracles on this one. We have wisdom in progress. And again, I feel like that's you're different. You're different. The way you think is different. The way you move is different. The way you understand things and people and environments is very fucking different. But it's a breath of fresh air. Hope. In such a dark place with such a storm going on, you are the hope. That's why you're there. You're in this dark place because you are the light. You can only give to others what you have inside for yourself. If you don't have it for yourself, you're not going to be able to give it to others, not fully. All right, we have discipline. I know that's right. We have discipline and grounding. Again, this is about focusing on you. There's no movement that we need to be making right now. Discipline and gardening, or grounding. Well, for some, gardening is the discipline. I think I'm having a stroke. Sorry. Discipline says consistent effort and order. And grounding is here and now. 23 and 27, so 5 and 9. And I feel like I want to add to this, you're not changing the destination. You're just changing the route and how you get there. You're not changing the destination. It's just the route that's changing. Anyways, I love you guys. I think I'm going to leave it there. Please remember to like if you're interested in a personal or even helping support the channel, my growing family, any of that. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the description box for you to check into. Comment, let me know how this resonated for you or didn't resonate for you. Maybe the next one will. But yeah, I'm going to leave this right here. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Oh, Scott, so good to see you, Scott. Hey, CL. Torn Empress made it. I seen you cleaning up comments there. Thank you. As always, thank you for that. Thank you, Phoenix Rising. I love you guys, too. I love you guys so much. Thank you, Carlos. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, as always, mwah, stay so beautiful.